Hello, this is Bob Pellerin, CTO Bob. Thank you for joining us today. We'll be looking at one of my favorite desktops. This is a Lenovo ThinkStation P330. This particular unit, as you'll see, is an i7 and 9700 series. And as per my usual recommendation, you'll see that it's got lots of memory, lots of disk space. And this is a small form factor. Let's go ahead and open it, take a look at how it's packaged and what comes in the package itself. You can get these configured to what you want. So of course when you pick the SKU, you can select if you want more memory, more disks, and so forth. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget, subscribe below. That really helps us out. So, you get a mouse. Of course, it's wired mouse. Most people who buy these tend to go ahead and buy a wireless, but so we got wired. We have, of course, the power cable. Nothing too exciting here. We have a keyboard. Now, depending where you live, you can get a French, English, Spanish keyboard, and so forth. And let's take a quick look at the keyboard. I do like the keyboards. They're very nice to use. This one here is an American English one. It's QWERTY. And it's pretty straightforward. Again, it has a wire. So those of you looking for wireless, it's not in the box. So all right, let's put this aside. And let's keep going. There's a bit of paperwork, but like all things Lenovo, it's really more little warranty. And that's a bit about it. So let's go ahead and take the unit out. Here we go. This, as I mentioned, is a small form factor. What that means is you don't have a full tower. And unlike the Tiny, which is really small, this is sort of a cross between the very large and the very, very small. So what's nice about these is it's large enough that you don't overheat. You can have better components. When you go for the Tiny, you really end up with the innards of a laptop. So let's take a quick look at the front. I do like the fact they have a bit of accent in red. Yes, even with this model, as you can see here, they still have a DVD/CD player. You'll also find an SD card reader. You will find a USB 3.1. Basically, it's a USB-C connector here. You still have audio port, and you have the USBs 3.0, which are of course compatible to the version 2. So in the back, what you'll find are the usual ports. You're going to find, of course, the power cable goes into the power supply here. You're going to find here the network goes in here. This is a gigabit, and of course you've got some USB ports in the back as well, and you'll be, for the video, using display ports. You've got 2 of those. Should you require some additional video power, you can get some models that will have things like NVIDIA P620, and there's various different models that are available with these units. The insides of them, I don't usually open these right away, but if you need to add a card or something like that, pretty straightforward. This opens up like that, and as you can tell, there is a nice fan with a heatsink underneath for the CPU. The RAM is actually underneath here. I'm not going to open it up, but you can see here the RAM. So this one here comes with a single 16 gig chip. So you have some additional slots that you could use. I see 4 slots in there for the RAM, and of course you can add some expansion cards. This being a small form factor, do keep in mind that these are half-height cards. As you can tell, they're very limited in space. But you can, nowadays, you can add pretty much anything, especially if you're looking at cards that are meant for things like one-use servers, like some of our other video, the R640, for example. Same kind of cards would fit in here. So that's it in a nutshell. Clients and myself have been very satisfied with the Lenovo's this model, the ThinkStation. This is a P330, and I think it's going to work for years. It comes with a Windows 10 Professional 64-bit. The drive that is available, this particular unit has a 512, which is what I recommend, and it's an NVMe drive, an M.2, so they are faster. You will see a big difference in speed. And 8, it should be the minimum in memory when you order one of these. This one's a 16, so it's much better. And of course the i7 is on the high end, so it's always a little more spunky, has more speed with that higher end CPU. So again, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you can. We really appreciate that. It helps us. And this has been Bob Pellerin. See you next time. Thanks for watching.